Are you planning to buy a car, but you're not quite sure where to start? Don't worry, you're not alone. It's a common scenario, and it's exactly why we're here today. We're diving headfirst into the world of car buying, a journey that can often feel overwhelming yet incredibly exciting. Buying a car, whether it's your first or your fifth, is a significant investment, one that requires careful thought, thorough research, and informed decision-making. But how exactly do you navigate this complex process? What factors should you consider? How can you ensure that you're making the right decision? We'll be answering all these questions and more, breaking down the car buying process into manageable steps, and providing you with the essential tools to make your car buying experience smooth and successful. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of the car buying process. First things first, you need to determine your budget. Now, when we say budget, we don't just mean the purchase price of the car. There's a lot more to consider. Let's start with the overall cost. Think about the insurance, maintenance, and fuel costs. Insurance can vary wildly depending on the make and model of the car and your personal driving history. Maintenance is another factor that can differ quite a bit. Some cars are known for their longevity and low maintenance costs, while others may require frequent and expensive repairs. Fuel efficiency is also a key consideration. A car with high fuel efficiency can save you a significant amount of money over the long run. Now let's talk about financing. Buying a car is a big financial commitment, and it's rare for people to pay for it outright. Most of us will need some sort of financing. You might consider getting a loan from a bank or a credit union. Another option is leasing, which is essentially a long-term rental. This can be a good choice if you like to drive a new car every few years and don't mind not owning the car. But no matter which financing option you choose, make sure it fits within your budget. And don't forget to consider all the other costs we mentioned earlier. Remember, a car is more than just its sticker price. Now that you know your budget, it's time to start researching cars. The research phase is the cornerstone of the car buying process. Without proper research, you may end up with a car that doesn't fit your needs, or worse, one that's a financial burden. So, let's dive into the factors you should consider. First and foremost, you need to identify the type of car that suits your lifestyle. Are you a city dweller who needs a compact car for those tight parking spots? Or perhaps you're an adventurer at heart, requiring a sturdy SUV for off-road escapades. Maybe you have a large family and need a spacious minivan. Understanding your needs will narrow down your search and make the process less overwhelming. Next, consider the safety features. Modern cars are equipped with a plethora of safety mechanisms like anti-lock brakes, airbags, stability control, and more. Some even have advanced systems like automatic emergency braking and lane keeping assist. Remember, your safety and the safety of your loved ones should never be compromised. Fuel efficiency is another crucial factor. With the rising cost of fuel, an efficient car can save you a substantial amount of money in the long run. Look for cars with high miles per gallon ratings. If you're environmentally conscious, you might want to consider electric or hybrid cars. They not only save on fuel costs, but also reduce your carbon footprint. Lastly, look at reviews from other car owners. Their experiences can give you a real-world perspective on the car's performance, reliability, and cost of ownership. Websites and forums are great platforms to find unbiased reviews and ratings. Remember, buying a car is a significant investment. It's not something you want to rush. Take your time, weigh your options, and make an informed decision. You're not just buying a vehicle. You're investing in your mobility, comfort, and safety. Take your time to research and find a car that suits your needs and lifestyle. You found a car you like, but before making the purchase, it's essential to take it for a test drive. Now step into the driver's seat. Feel the car's personality. Is it comfortable? Can you reach all the controls easily? Try out the features. How's the audio system, the air conditioning, the seat warmers? Test everything. Next, let's talk about handling. How does the car respond when you steer it? Does it brake smoothly? How does it perform on a tight curve? These are critical factors that can only be assessed during a test drive. Moving on to the inspection. Look under the hood. You don't have to be a mechanic to spot potential issues. Check for leaks, unusual noises, or anything out of the ordinary. Don't forget to check the tires for wear and tear. Inside, examine the upholstery for any signs of damage. Turn on the ignition and watch out for any warning lights on the dashboard. If something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. Last but not least, check the car's history report for any past accidents or damages. This is a crucial step that many overlook. Remember, a shiny exterior doesn't always mean a perfect interior. To wrap it up, be thorough, be meticulous. Your future car deserves that attention. And remember, never buy a car without a test drive and a thorough inspection. You're satisfied with the car, and now it's time to negotiate the price. Negotiating the price of a car can feel like stepping into a boxing ring. But with the right strategies, you can ensure you're not on the losing end. It all starts with research. Knowing the market value of the car you're interested in is essential. Use resources like online car valuation tools to get an estimate. This provides a solid foundation for your negotiation, and it shows the seller that you've done your homework. Remember, the first price the dealer throws out is just that, a first price. It's an invitation to negotiate, not a command to surrender your wallet. Be prepared to counteroffer, but do so respectfully and realistically. And don't be afraid to walk away if the price isn't right. There are plenty of cars out there, and your perfect ride might be just around the corner. Patience is a virtue, especially in car negotiations. The process can be long and drawn out, but rushing it could cost you. Take the time to weigh your options, consider your budget, and negotiate a price that is fair for both you and the seller. Once you've negotiated a price you're comfortable with, it's time to finalize the purchase. This involves a bit of paperwork, but don't let that intimidate you. The seller will guide you through the process, which typically includes signing a bill of sale, obtaining the title, and registering the vehicle in your name. Be sure to read everything carefully before you sign, and don't hesitate to ask questions if something isn't clear. Finally, don't forget about insurance. You'll need to have a policy in place before you can legally drive your new car. Shop around for the best rates and consider factors like coverage, deductibles, and customer service when choosing a provider. With careful negotiation and attention to detail, you can drive away with a car you love at a price you're comfortable with. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide to buying a car. We've walked through the importance of budgeting and how it sets the stage for your purchase. We've emphasized the value of research in finding the right car that meets your needs and preferences. We've underscored the necessity of a test drive and thorough inspection to ensure the car's condition. And finally, we've highlighted the power of negotiation in getting the best deal. Remember, buying a car is a big decision. Take your time, do your research, and make sure it's the right car for you. Safe driving.